Salvete, discipuli. Today's lesson is lesson 24, and we are going to learn about the first declension plural endings. We learned the other day about the singular endings of the first declension, and they were a, a. And today we're going to learn about the plural endings. But first, I want to talk about the practical Latin phrase. And today's phrase is pessime, which means very bad. It sounds bad, doesn't it? Pessime. And in the previous lesson, we learned the phrase optime, which means excellent. And a few lessons ago, we learned satisbene, which means very well. So if someone asks you in Latin, how are you? Quid agis? You have three choices. you could say optime, excellent, or you could say satisbene, very well, or you could say pessime, very bad. So I hope today you are optime, excellent. All right, so now let's talk about our first declension plural endings. And these are the endings that would be on noun. These go with nouns, and these would be the endings that are plural. Again, our singular endings were a, a, a. Now, the way we say our plural endings, and you can say them, let me say them first, and then you say them after me. A room, is, us, is. Okay? A room, is, us, is. And those are the plural. Those are the first declension plural endings. And you need to memorize those in that order so that you can do well on your next test. Now let's look at our new line of the Lord's Prayer. And that line is, and lead us not into temptation. And the way we say that in Latin is, et ne nos inducas in tentationem. Let's say that again. Et ne nos inducas in tentationem. Now you won't need to have that by memory, but you need to be able to read it. Okay, let's look at our whole Lord's Prayer together now and practice saying it. Okay, panem nostrum quotidianum de nobis hodie, et demite nobis debita nostra, sicut et nos demitimus debitoribus nostris. And our line today that we add is, et ne nos inducas in tentationem. Okay, so practice those endings so you know them by memory in order. And now we're going to look at our workbook page together as we do the questions and the review. Okay, thank you. Okay, now let's do our review questions. Number 1. What does an E sound like in Latin? Think about what you would put. All right, I would put A as in way. Boy, these are way back review. Number 2, what does an I sound like in Latin? Think about it. It sounds like E, as in see. How do you say repeat in Latin? Can you remember? That's one that's kind of fun to say. Repetite. 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 How do you say goodbye, friends, in Latin? Goodbye to more than one. Goodbye, friends. Valete, amici. Valete, amici. And number 5, how many vowels are in the Latin alphabet? 5. Lesson 24 questions. What does plural mean? Plural means, think about it, more than one. What kind of a word goes with declensions? Remember that? What kind of word? A noun. And finally, how many first declension plural endings are there? How many did we learn today? 5. Okay, those are your review questions, and then you will do speaking Latin and write and learn, and we'll not be doing the fun practice on this particular lesson. So, thank you for your attention, and practice those endings now. Bye for now.